guys, Shay here from That Student Life Australia, and this video is going to be a few quick tips on how you can deal with a teacher who's not so good. Alright guys, so we've all had teachers that aren't so great, that aren't so interested and are really just not passionate about what they're teaching, and that really resonates in class and can hurt the way that you're actually learning and your ability to perform in tests later on in the term. So there's a few tips I'm going to give you on how you can actually overcome this, become your own teacher essentially, and get just as good marks as you would in any other class. Okay guys, so the major thing you're going to want to do if your teacher's not so great is supplement the learning that you would be getting from them if they were good. And this can be done by following a few easy steps. I've mentioned this in many videos, but it just comes down to 3 things, and you can do these on your own, no problem. The first of which is to get a copy of the syllabus, or for whatever it is that for you in your school, which governs what you're actually meant to be doing. What are you missing out on in class because of that teacher? Where should you be? You've got to keep an eye on this, and you've got to tick the boxes off on your own. After you've figured out what you're meant to be doing, then you've got to get a bunch of textbooks, get notes on the computer. There's plenty of free sources out there, textbooks, whatever you've got to do. Get a bunch of good sources of information for the subject you're doing, and therefore that can replace the things that your teacher probably would have told you, because many teachers just use textbooks anyway. So once you've got the syllabus and you've got a good set of notes, now you're going to want to actually put that into practice, making good notes, addressing each dot point, and therefore after you've done all your notes, get into some past papers and some actual example questions. Okay, so those 3 steps: syllabus, textbooks, practice questions. Now you're going to have to do the legwork. This is where you're going to have to find someone outside of your teacher who can help you, with marking those past papers, with actually any questions you don't understand. So for me, if I face a teacher that's not so good, I go to another teacher in the faculty who's passionate and who can help me and who's always keen to mark my past papers, give me past papers, or just give me tips on things that I don't understand. If not, if tutoring's an option, if your family think tutoring's an option, then go for it. They can always help tremendously. Ask Google if in doubt. Google and plenty of free websites out there have so much help available for each type of question you're doing probably in school in the main topics. If in doubt, I always just type the exact question I have into Google, and most of the time Wiki Answers has an answer for it. Someone's already asked. Or for example, in chemistry there's a website called easychem.com.au. They do a free video on every single dot point in the syllabus. That's gold to someone who has a bad teacher. Yeah, because you don't really need to look far to actually find what you're missing out on. So guys, it's definitely not over for you if you don't have such a great teacher. Make sure you know where you're meant to be, how you're going to get there from your sources, and practice what you're actually meant to know through questions and practice papers. Also, after you've done those 3 things, get some feedback from some other sources of help, family, friends, other teachers, tutors, the internet, whatever you've got to do. Just make sure you're supplementing the thing you're missing out on by having a bad teacher. You can do just as well as anybody else in any other class. Don't worry, keep your head up. You're going to have to work a little bit harder than other people, but that's okay. You'll be tougher after it anyway. So there you go guys, the 4 main steps I have to reverse the damage done by a not so good teacher. Please like, comment and subscribe for more from That Student Life Australia. See ya.